the beginning of everything, the Big Bang. The moment reality decided to stop being nothing and start being something. For a long time, we arrogantly assumed the universe was infinite and ageless. We were wrong. It took Einstein's math and Hubble realizing that galaxies are antisocial runaways to change our minds. The universe isn't a static painting, it's an exploding movie. In 1964, we accidentally found the smoking gun, cosmic background radiation. Basically, the afterglow of the universe's birth screaming at us from every direction. The Big Bang wasn't just a theory anymore, it was history. Since then, we've used better toys to stare back in time. We know the expansion is accelerating, dragging galaxies into the dark. But how does a universe just happen? How do you get everything from absolutely nothing? First, delete the image of an explosion from your brain. The Big Bang wasn't a bomb going off in an empty room. It was the room itself expanding. The universe started smaller than an atom and stretched to the size of a football in a fraction of a second. It didn't expand into anything. Space was just getting bigger. There is no outside the universe. If you walk to the edge, you just end up back where you started. The universe is all there is. At this point, reality is a hot, dense soup of chaos. Energy transforms into particles that exist for the tiniest sliver of time before vanishing. It's a quantum mosh pit where matter and energy are basically the same confused stuff. Then, the Great War began. Matter versus antimatter. In theory, they should have cancelled each other out, leaving nothing but light. But somehow, for every billion particles of antimatter, there were 1,000,000,001 particles of matter. That tiny imbalance, that's you. That's everything. As the universe stretched, it cooled. The single superforce broke apart into the 4 rules of physics we obey today: gravity, electromagnetism, and the nuclear forces. The chaotic cycle of birth and death finally chilled out. Quarks, tired of being alone, started grouping up to form hadrons, protons, and neutrons. This is the first stable stuff. And please realize that all of this drama has happened in just 1 second. The universe is now 1,000,000,000 kilometers wide and freezing. Relatively speaking, it's still 10 billion degrees. Neutrons decay into protons, forming the first atom, hydrogen. But don't pack your bags yet. The universe is currently an opaque, glowing fog of plasma. We call this the Dark Age. Not because it was dark, but because light was trapped in a traffic jam of electrons. It took 380,000 years for things to cool down enough for electrons to settle down, letting light finally travel freely. Gravity, the patient sculptor, pulled hydrogen clouds together under immense pressure until ignite. Stars. Galaxies. The plasma fog lifted, and for the first time, the universe had a view. But here's the frustrating part. If we rewind all the way to time 0, our math breaks. Physics gives up. Einstein's rules and quantum mechanics refuse to play nice together. We hit a wall of ignorance. Was there a universe before ours? Is this a cycle? Did it happen naturally, or was it triggered? We don't know. What we do know is that this cosmic expansion eventually led to stars, which died to make the carbon in your cells. You are not separate from this process. You are dead stars, organized into a thinking machine. You are the universe's way of experiencing itself. So, keep looking up. We have a lot of remembering to do.